Welcome to Wctv, everyone. I'm Sarah Pockert.
And I'm Hannah Harfst.
Last Sunday, almost everyone in the U.S. set their clocks back 1 hour for daylight savings time.
Some of the world doesn't participate in daylight savings time, including U.S. states, Arizona and Hawaii, most of South America, and Australia.
Most of Africa never participated in daylight savings time.
Daylight saving time was created with the intention of conserving energy and fuel during World War I.
In theory, using daylight more efficiently saves fuel and energy because it reduces the nation's need for artificial light.
The mixed effects of daylight savings time on a person's health have caused controversy through the years.
When we lose an hour, heart attacks happen more frequently, while when we gain an hour, heart attacks are less likely to occur.
It's time for Nathan Nearing's story on rewinding our clocks.
For Lucas Daniels, daylight savings time is a time of the year when he either loses or gains an extra hour of sleep.
It is also a health hazard to many individuals a week after the clocks move back.
Sleep deprivation, the body's circadian clock, and immune responses all can come into play when considering reasons that changing the time by an hour can be detrimental to someone's health.
What is the most accepted theory as to why daylight saving time is a hazard to your health?
The most accepted theory is sleep deprivation.
It's not all bad, though. The main reason Benjamin Franklin came up with the idea was to try to get more use out of the sunlight in the morning. But does it really work?
Why is it important to save it? Because, number one, we're dealing with a limited resource. But the second thing is, every time we have a new demand for electric energy, it costs more. Every time we have to build a new source, it causes our energy prices to go up. Here in Webster City, we probably save a little less than 1% of our energy during daylight savings time.
So remember to embrace that extra hour of sleep, everyone. This has been Nathan Nearing, reporting for WCTV.
Daylight saving time is often confusing for everyone participating.
In March of 2007, a Pennsylvania student was accused of calling and threatening his school with a bomb.
Really, he was calling for information on classes and someone else made the bomb threat an hour later.
In some parts of Europe, daylight savings time is referred to as summertime.
In Britain, it's British summertime, and in Germany, it's commonly called Sommerzeit.
Over 30 million people in America are bilingual.
The most bilingual languages paired together are English and Spanish.
There has been significant research done to prove that being bilingual can stall the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease.
And it's been shown that bilinguals in general can multitask better than monolinguals.
Here's Dylan Rose with a foreign phrase.
Buen trabajo a los deportistas del otoño.
Très bien fait à tous les joueurs des sports d'automne.
Congratulations and good job to the Lynx athletes. Woohoo!
Major League Baseball player Yadier Molina is bilingual.
The Major League Baseball season finished up when the Giants swept the Tigers in the World Series.
With the end of the Major League Baseball season comes the start of the NFL.
The Atlanta Falcons currently have the best record at 8-0 with their season halfway gone.
The NBA has also started their long trek of a season.
82 games stand in the way between the teams in their postseason.
In Webster City, sporting teams have just wrapped up their postseasons.
Sarah got the rundown of the ending of Lynx football, volleyball, and cross country.
Webster City boys and girls cross country teams both placed second at conference. At districts, the boys placed 8th and the girls landed 9th. Good job to all runners and participants. With a record of 21-13, the volleyball girls advanced to the second round of regionals by beating Clear Lake. In the semifinals, the girls lost to Charles City. Great job on making it farther than last year. The boys football team made it to the first round of playoffs where they lost to number 2 ranked Grinnell. Their record was 4-6. This has been Sarah Pockert with your Pause for Pause Fall Sports Wrap-Up.
The teams worked hard to continue a postseason campaign.
Last Tuesday, people 18 and older had the chance to vote for the local leaders and President of the United States.
Over 117 million people voted in Tuesday's race for president.
That's down from the 2008 election where 131 million people voted.
The presidential race starts early, starting with the announcement that the candidate wants to run for president.
Then the campaigns start and the nominees build platforms.
They participate in primaries and caucuses to vote for the delegates to go to the national conventions.
At the national conventions, the parties finalize the selection of one presidential nominee.
Debates are scheduled to show America the candidates and their vice president's choices views on certain topics.
Election Day is the first Tuesday after the first Monday of November.
Dylan Greenfield found some information on the election.
Virginia Holscher is a former high school teacher. She has lived in an Army family for her entire childhood, and she is currently in her 3rd year of retirement from teaching. She is also a supporter of the Republican Party and loves to give her opinion.
I was born in Arkansas because my mother was from Arkansas. When I was in 3rd grade, we moved to Red Cloud, Nebraska. I finished up my last 2 years of teaching at Northeast Hamilton.
The 2012 presidential election is coming up, and it's a close race. Iowa is one of the battleground states, meaning that both parties are fighting over the state. Some people are Republican.
Mitt Romney's #1 goal is to lower the deficit.
Some people are Democrat.
Oh, I believe he would help the middle class people more and help in getting insurance under control.
And some people are independent.
I think it needs to quit sending our money and our jobs to the foreign countries.
It is said that an estimated 15 million people have already casted their vote. It is also said that an estimated 35% could cast their vote before Election Day.
Well, I believe Barack has more of a handle on what's going on now than Mitt does. So I would think he would be more for the people.
Mitt Romney has been raised in the political atmosphere. He also was governor of Massachusetts for a while. I am looking for the best candidate to be our leader for the next 4 years.
This election is important for Iowa's future, so go out there and vote on November 6th.
Oh, I believe they trust him because he was more of a social worker for the people.
As an independent voter, I vote for the person, not the party. I think he comes across as a honest politician.
I'm Dylan Greenfield reporting for Wctv.
President Barack Obama has been re-elected.
He will be inaugurated January 20th, 2013.
Join us next week for information on our all-state participants, Hurricane Sandy, and a local book signing.
That's it for this week on WCTV.